So till now we once again I will revise the topics. Okay. What and why react. Second installation. Third, folder structure. Components. Functional and class. Fifth, props. Sixth, state. Seventh, conditional rendering. 8, control and control comp. These are the things you explained, right? I explained it. JSX also.
The keys also.
Yeah. JX and keys also, right? So these are topics I covered. 10 topics here I covered. Now I'm telling on topics like how to communicate between parent to child, child to parent, child to parent communications, communicate. Okay, and also I'll explain topic props really. Okay, first I will explain. So today I will explain the class how to communicate between the parent to child, child to parent components. Okay, let's see. Let's take the example. Okay, I have the only app. Okay. Now I'm creating the two components. One is the parent component, one is child. Let's take. I'm creating two components like parent the JS. Okay. And also I create other component like child the JS. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to parent component. So this is the parent component file, right? So this is the parent component and change the name as parent. Okay. So this is the parent component. I am showing here this is parent. Okay. Now also I creating the child component. This is the child. So I create two components, parent component and child component. In the app component, I just calling the parent component. So if you want to call any component, what you will call? You call the component class name as an element, like this one. You people know this one, right? You need to import the component here. You need to import and we need to use that one. So you people know this one, right? So now we are calling the parent component the app component. Now the app component becomes as the parent component to this parent component, right? This app component is the parent of parent, right? The app component is the parent of the parent component. Am I correct? Right? Now I want to call this child component into parent component. I want to call this child component into parent component. Okay. So I call child components as the element. So I imported component, I call this component. Okay. So now app component child element is parent. Parent component child element is child, right? Child component parent is parent. Parent component parent is app. You clear, right? What happened? So this is the app component. For example, so let's step. This is the app component. So red color is this is the app component. This is the parent component and this is the child component. Okay, let's say this is the parent component. Okay, then if people understand that, so first one is the app component. Second one is parent component. Okay. Third one is child component. So now I want to pass data from this parent component to this child component. Okay, that means I want parent the data from this parent to child. Sorry, like not this. So parent to child. Okay, how you pass the data from parent to child? I already told if you want get anything, any data from outside the component, we need to pass the data as props. Right. So now from parent to child, I will pass a props. For example, the child component has a props. I call it name. Okay. So this name, the child name, let's check this is child name. Okay. So now child component has a property. This property is coming from the outside. So we are passing the child this property name from parent component. Okay, right? From parent component. Like a child what? Okay. That means you are passing the data from parent to child as a props, right? As a props. That means from parent to child, we are passing data from as a props. So we are passing the parent name, passing the property child one as the data to the child comp from parent to child, right? Now let's run the code. Okay. Let's see how it will output. So I change the child component, I got the child one. Okay. Okay, if you want to clear what we will do is we will write the our separate classes. Okay, parent, then you can understand. Child. I give the CSS and the app CSS. Okay. Parent is like with 400 pixel, height 400 pixel. Okay, both the solid grid. Okay, padding 10 pixel, 10 pixel, and margin 10 pixel. Okay. Like border, let's take the background also grid. Okay, now for child element I give different classes. Let's see. So how you get this is the child component I got, and what is the parent? So in the parent how you give the class name as the parent component, I give the parent. Okay, parent. The class name is class name. Okay, child name, child components name is the child in the class name. Okay. So in both components, I use the app the CS1. That's why I write the CS also in the only app CS1. Okay. Now if I run that one, now I got a box like. So from parent to child, I pass the property is child one, right? Child one. So this is the so how we pass the data from parent to child. We pass the data from parent to child as a props. The form of the pass the data from parent to child. Now the question is how we pass the data from child to parent. This means how, so you can understand that we can pass the data from parent to child as a props. But now how we need to pass from child to parent. So in the interview course, they will ask how we pass the data from child to parent. Okay, let's take. Let's go to the parent component. Okay, for example, in the parent component, I have the state like title. Okay, like let's say parent title. Okay, let's say this is the first title. Okay, I'm calling this as the state in the. So what I did, I create a state in the parent component. I'm using that state in my common view. So this first state will call in the parent component. So this is the first state. This is the first parent. Let's take the first parent. Either you can understand. First parent. Okay. And now see here. Go to child component. Remove this one. This child. Okay. Now you will clear idea. See here, the first parent title is the state of the parent component. Correct. This child one is the prox of the child component, which is coming from the parent. Am I correct? Are you clear till this part?
Yes.
Now I want to change this parent state from the child component. So I want to pass the data. So this data must be changed the state value. That means this parent component, this state belongs to this parent component only. Now I want to pass the data from child to parent to change this title. How? For that one, for example, if you want to change the title, what this is stated, we cannot change the state directly. What we will do? State parent title. Okay, people know that one, right? No. So if you want to change the parent title, we need to call this one. Okay, let's create a function like constant change title. I have a function in the parent. Create a function in the parent component. In this function, I change the title. Whatever passing to this data, it will pass into the state function. So automatically, so if we call this function by passing some data, the data it changes the state value. Are you clear, right? Now you pass, this is the function. Now you pass this function handler as a property to the child component. So I pass the like change title equal to change title. Change title is, it's JavaScript is function handler. Now what I did, I pass a property change title which holds the value function handler. So I pass it from parent to component, parent to child, if a function handler, not the string. Pass a function. Okay. So now I have other property like change title. Here change in the child name is the string. Here change title is the, what is change title here? What's change title here? It is the function handler. Okay. It is the function handler. Now what we will do is create a button in the child component. Okay. Changing parent title. Now what we will do is on click this one. On click this one. Okay. What you will do is you call this function. Okay. And pass something like new parent title. So that's what means is when you click the button in the child component, you pass one data, a new parent title to this function handler. Now this function is calling in the parent component. So the parent component calls getting the data like new parent title and passing to the set parent title. So automatically this parent title will change. So this is the how they're changing the data from child to parent. Let's see. It's not coming right. So something wrong. So we need to change title. Okay, change the. Now we need to call this function, right? On click we want to pass. Let's call like this. Let's see. She's changing, right? You see, right? And click the. So from child to this button in the child component. From the child component, I change the value in the parent component, right? So this is the way how you are passing the data from child to parent. I will explain once again. To pass the data from child to parent, first we need to create a function. That function change the state of the state value of the parent component. Now I'm passing this function handler to the child component. Now this function handler I'm getting as a property to the child component. Now I calling this function when I click the button and passing some value. So by passing, so when we click the button from child component, I passing a value parent title. It holds is good. I'm passing this data as an argument to the function. Now this function I will call here. This change the parent title and automatically the state value change. Automatically it will change. This is the flow. You understand, right? So if anyone asks how to change how to pass the data from child to parent means you can need to pass a function handler from parent to child as a property, and the function handler we need to call as an event from the child component, and we need to pass some data. This is the way how we pass the data from child to parent and parent to child. Are you clear? Any doubts now? Any doubts? Please respond. If people are hearing, or just open the join the meeting and go outside.
Yeah, clear.
Everyone must answer. Whatever for your understanding.
Not much clear.
It is clear, right? Hema, you need to answer. It is clear.
Clear, but child, explain it again.
Okay. So if you want to, for example, this is a state in the parent component, right? This is the state in the parent component. Now I want to this state change this data. This state belongs to this parent component. I will explain to you. Okay, మనకి parent title అనే state value ఉంది, right? అది parent title అనేది ఇది parent component సంబంధించింది మాత్రమే. ఓకే, దీన్ని మనం చైల్డ్ కాంపౌండ్ నుంచి మార్చాలి. ఎలా మారుస్తామంటే, సో దీన్ని మార్చడానికి ఒక ఫంక్షన్ క్రియేట్ చేశాం. ఆ ఫంక్షన్ లో సెట్ parent title అని కాల్ చేసాం. సో దీన్ని మార్చాలంటే మనం దీన్ని కాల్ చేయాలి, అంతేనా? దానికోసం ఫంక్షన్ క్రియేట్ చేశాం. ఓకే, సో ఈ ఫంక్షన్ ని ప్రాపర్టీ లాగా చైల్డ్ పారెంట్ పంపించాం. ఓకే, చైల్డ్ కాంపోనెంట్ ఆ ప్రాపర్టీ తీసుకొని సో ఇదేంటి ఫంక్షన్. సో ఈ ఫంక్షన్ ఎప్పుడు కాల్ చేసా, చైల్డ్ కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఆన్ క్లిక్ ఒక బటన్ పెట్టి క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ చేసి ఒక డేటా పాస్ చేసాం. సో ఈ డేటా పాస్ చేయగానే ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఈ ఫంక్షన్ ఇక్కడ కాల్ అయ్యింది. ఇక్కడ కాల్ అయ్యి ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఈ సెట్ పేరెంట్ టైటిల్ వచ్చింది. సో ఇది మార్చిద్ది. ఇది మార్చంగానే ఆటోమేటిక్ ఇది మార్చింది. ఇది మారంగానే ఇది మారింది. సో ఈ పేరెంట్ టైటిల్ అనేది చైల్డ్ కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఉన్న ఒక ఈవెంట్ ద్వారా మార్చాం. అర్థమైందా? ఇంకా డౌట్స్ ఏమన్నాయి?
ఓకే, అక్కడ మిస్ చైల్డ్ దగ్గర అక్కడ మిస్ అయ్యా. ఓకే, క్లియర్ గా
ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైందా? మళ్ళీ చెప్పమందా సరే?
ఓకే, అర్థమైంది.
క్లియర్, రైట్? సో మనం పేరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ లో ఉన్న ఒక స్టేట్ ని మార్చాలంటే దాన్ని మార్చడానికి ఫంక్షన్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఆ ఫంక్షన్ ప్రాపర్టీ లాగా చైల్డ్ కాంపోనెంట్ పాస్ చేయాలి. చైల్డ్ కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఒక ఈవెంట్ ద్వారా ఆ ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ చేసి మనం అయితే ఏవైతే డేటా పంపించాలనుకున్నా ఆ డేటాను ఆ ఫంక్షన్ పాస్ చేస్తాం. ఆటోమేటిక్గా పేరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఉన్న ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ అయ్యింది. కాల్ అయ్యి ఆటోమేటిక్ స్టేట్ వాల్యూ మారిపోయింది. ఇది మారంగానే ఇది మారిపోయింది. ఓకే, ఇలా పేరెంట్ కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఉన్న ఒక స్టేట్ ని చైల్డ్ కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఒక ఈవెంట్ ద్వారా మారుస్తాం. సో if anybody asks how to pass data from child to parent, you need to answer like this. First, we need to create a state in the parent component. Next, we need to create a function to change the state value. Now I need to pass that function. Now I need to pass this function handler as a property to the child component. Okay. Now this property holds the function handler. In the child component, create the button by on click event. I pass the data to this function handler. Automatically, when click the button, this function will call here. This call the parent component function. Automatically, this change the state value. ఇలా చెప్పాలి. ఇంకా సింపుల్. If you want simple was, if you want to pass the data from child to parent, you need to pass a function handler from parent to child. We need to call this function handler as an event from the child component. ఇలా చెప్పాలి. ఓకే, యు క్లియర్ రైట్? ఒకసారి మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే మీకు అర్థమైంది. ఒకసారి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. ఓకే, పేరెంట్ చేయాలని ఎలా అదే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఇట్ ఫ్రమ్ టుడే క్లాస్. ఓకే.